Welcome to Studio 1615, the home for Anarchy and prestigious champions. We have 3 matches scheduled to deliver action for the fans of APF of wrestling. The executives have given Gigolo a rematch against Osiris, and that match will be a last man standing match. And that's because Osiris attacked Gigolo in episode 27. Osiris was seeking out pain in that episode, and all Osiris wants to do here is inflict pain upon the competitors here in the locker room. And Gigolo was one of those competitors. He thought he needed to inflict that pain, but Gigolo, not wanting any, wants to deliver some of his own pain to the cult leader, Osiris. Not sure if Osiris here is just here for pain, or if he also wants to get some championships here. I know Gigolo does. And running off, and Osiris trying to punch Gigolo, and Gigolo getting out of the way, and Osiris now pushing Gigolo out of the way. Thought Osiris wants to deliver pain, but he's just pushing Gigolo out of the way. And a snap neck to Osiris from Gigolo. And a figure 4 headlock. Gigolo on his feet, starting off this match, giving Osiris some pain, but has no effect on Osiris as he gets up and just Irish whips Gigolo over the top rope onto the mat outside, and staring down Gigolo. And a sidewalk slam to Gigolo. And this is a last man standing match. No pins, no submission. Osiris just throwing Gigolo around the outside of the ring. Up the ramp now, and a leg drop to the face of Gigolo. And Osiris lifting up Gigolo. And Gigolo laying there lifeless as Osiris over his... And Gigolo getting tossed again towards the ring this time. Tosses him yet again. Up the ramp again. Ref has can do nothing about this. All he has to do is just count. But Osiris just still going to the assault of Gigolo. Gigolo has yet to have a breathing room in this match. Oh, and Osiris lifting Gigolo up on his shoulders and planting him in the midsection on his knees. And the ref is counting out, and Osiris in the ring. I think he thinks his pain is done with. And that's 6 for the ref's count. And Gigolo not moving whatsoever. Oh, finally gets up, and Osiris goes back to the assault. Oh, and Gigolo finally gets the opening he's looking for. And forearm to Osiris, but has no effect as Osiris. And both men back in the ring. Irish whipping Gigolo into the turnbuckle. Jawbreaker to Osiris. Now Gigolo forearms to Osiris. And another forearm. Some offense by Gigolo there. Getting some breathing room from Osiris. I think he's going to try to get a weapon here. And Osiris now out of the ring. And he has a bat. And they're fighting over the bat. And Osiris already likes to do pain with his hands. And they're just fighting over the bat. But Osiris tossing down the bat. And Osiris now getting assaulted by Gigolo. Knee to the back of Osiris. And Gigolo now has a bat and attacking the midsection of Osiris. But no effect as Osiris gets up and takes the bat away from him and clonks Gigolo. And Gigolo is down. Lights out for Gigolo. That bat smack in the middle of Gigolo's head. Gigolo up. what fight Gigolo has. I don't even think he knows where he's at. Oh, and Irish whip Osiris into the steps that lead into the ring. Oh, and Irish whipping him into the turnbuckle. Flapjack slam into the barricade. And Gigolo taking the steps and throwing him inside the ring and letting the ref count. But wait, knows Osiris has some life in him and has something planned. Oh, and a knee at the back of Gigolo and a diving elbow from Gigolo, from Osiris to Gigolo. In the ring with those steel steps, but Osiris going on the outside of the ring, and a forearm to Osiris as he gets out, and another elbow to the side of Osiris, and a chop to Osiris, but a sidewalk slam to Gigolo from Osiris, and Osiris sliding back into the ring. He's slowly getting up. I see some life in him. Can he get up? And he does. And Osiris now back in the assault, and a forearm to Gigolo, and a midsection kick and some forearms, and Osiris now taking it to Gigolo, and an elbow to the throat of Gigolo before Osiris slides his way back into the ring, kind of staring at those steps. I would pick him up, Osiris, and he's up on his feet, but a forearm welcomes Gigolo. And a snap there to Osiris. Hold on Osiris. Hopefully Gigolo things that can weaken Osiris just a bit. And cranking on the neck of Osiris and just working it. And Osiris slightly dazed but on his feet yet again. And Gigolo Irish whipping him into the turnbuckle. And neck hold to Osiris here. Gigolo getting on his feet now. Osiris holding on his neck and midsections to Osiris and punches from Osiris to Gigolo. And Irish whipping Gigolo in the turnbuckle. And putting him on the top turnbuckle. Is he thinking of another superplex? From the top. Will he crash into those steps? No, misses the steps with what a superplex from Osiris. And Osiris just on his feet now. The only thing Osiris hasn't hit Gigolo with is his sacrifice. And Gigolo slowly getting up in a forearm from Osiris and punches Gigolo. No, drop kick to Osiris. And Gigolo finally getting those steps. With the ref counting Osiris as he lays flat, but Gigolo has those steps just in case Osiris can't get up. And into the kidneys goes Gigolo with those steps. And just going to town and throws him down. Is that enough pain to put away Osiris? And the ref counting Osiris. No movement after those. And he gets up finally after those vicious steps, steel steps to the back of Osiris, and Osiris now thinking of another superplex from the top rope. Second rope, into the steps that were in the middle of the ring. Gigolo's head bouncing off those stairs. And Osiris, Gigolo giving and receiving so much pain here on this episode of APF. And an 8 counts. And both men on their feet. I had Gigolo Irish whipping Osiris in the turnbuckle. And Gigolo Osiris. Who's gonna jawbreaker to Osiris? And the ref counting now. What do these two have to do? Can Gigolo hit the broiler, or was that enough? And the 6 count there. And a 7 count. And Gigolo on the assault as Osiris getting up. And the midsection, knees to the midsection of Gigolo there. And working on the shoulder of Gigolo. Osiris working it. And Osiris lifting up Gigolo on his feet. DDT to Gigolo. From getting back up on his feet. And forearms, jabs, and a DDT delivered to Osiris. Back and forth we go in this matchup. Gigolo seeing Osiris getting back on his feet. And Osiris dazed, but on his feet. It looks like Gigolo going for the broiler. Connects with the broiler. And Gigolo standing over Osiris, saying that is it. Count him out. Gigolo raising his hands, thinking he has it. But there's some life back in Osiris. And Osiris on trying to get up. And the ref at 8. Can he get up? And then 9 on one knee. On one knee. And Gigolo gets the victory over Osiris.
And the winner of that match,
what a victory.
Gigolo.
What a redemption by Gigolo over Osiris. After that showcase of pain between Osiris and Gigolo, we have our tag team match, which should have been a triple threat match for the prestigious championship. And Game Life got confused and thought it was for the prestigious tag team championships. And Normatron pleaded with the APF executives because he's a fan of duels. So they said, why not? And gave them the tag team, the prestigious tag team shot here. And against Billionaire Boardwalk, which I'm okay with because that gives us a better prestigious championship match later on this episode. And Ryan Baines, Dan Applestone look to start off this matchup. And there we go. In this matchup, all because Game Life, and Ryan Baines hip toss to Dan Applestone. Hopefully this isn't going to be a count out like the last prestigious tag team championship we had. Although a win is a win in some people's book, and slamming the face of Dan Applestone into the mat. And the forearms to Dan Applestone. And Ryan Baines, Russian toe sweep, all offense so far for Ryan. And stomping the elbow of Dan Applestone. Oh, there we go. Reversal by Dan Applestone to Ryan Baines. And we know Dan Applestone and Normatron, known as Game Life, are pretty good at tag teams, at tagging in with each other. Oh, and a gut wrench suplex to Dan Applestone as they beat Kevin Journey in a handicap match and a diving fist to Dan Applestone. But beat Kevin Journey to pretty much get this tag team champion. Oh, and going for the pinfall. And kicking at it too. Normatron cheering on his partner. Wants these tag team championship instead of the singles championship. And a suplex to Ryan Baines. And Dan Applestone tagging in his partner. And Normatron staring down Ryan. Irish whipping him. And the elbow on the rebound after the Irish whip. Irish whipping Normatron into the top of the bottom rope there. Dangling him into the throat. Having some problems there, but Ryan still on the assault. And grabbing his throat and now his knee. And Ryan tagging in Matt Boyd and Normatron going the assault of Ryan Bain, or Matt Boyd there, and a sit-out drop to Matt Boyd from Normatron. And the knee to the back of the head of Matt Boyd. And Normatron now getting his groove on. And a forearm to the face of Matt Boyd. And Matt Boyd now did not like that forearm and jabs of him, but now Irish whipping him in the turnbuckle, but hitting his knee in the back of Matt Boyd. Normatron forearm to the face yet again to Matt Boyd, and an uppercut. And a belly to belly to Matt Boyd. And there pinfall and a kick out at 2. And a drop kick to Normatron. One half of Game Life taking on Billionaire Boardwalk, the prestigious tag team champions. And Normatron has Matt Boyd in the turnbuckle, and Irish whipping him back in the turnbuckle. Bulldog to Matt Boyd. What cardio Normatron had there. Set it, a sequence of moves there, and now Matt Boyd has an uppercut. Gave an uppercut to Dan Applestone, Irish whipping him into his turnbuckle. I would tag in Ryan Baines, but Ryan Baines off the turnbuckle there because Matt Boyd putting Dan Applestone on the top turnbuckle, looking for a suplex from the top rope. Connects with the suplex. And Matt Boyd just staring down at Dan Applestone, goes for the pinfall after that. Goes for the tag to Ryan Baines after the pinfall. And Ryan Baines staring at, and a reversal by Dan Applestone. Knees to the gut of Ryan Baines. And Ryan Baines, single leg takedown, working on the knee of Dan Applestone yet again. And a pinfall by Baines. And a kick out at 2. I really hope crickets aren't ruining this. And Ryan Baines on the top turnbuckle. Fist to Dan Applestone, cutting him open after the diving fist. Ryan Baines Irish whipping Dan Applestone in the turnbuckle. But Dan with the elbow to Ryan Baines. Suplex to Dan Applestone. And Ryan Baines stomping the chest of Dan. Dan cannot get up as Ryan Baines trying to assault him, but hip toss to Ryan Baines as Ryan Baines was trying to lift up Dan Applestone and goes for the pinfall. There we go. Will not have new tag team champions yet. Dan tagging in Normatron. Irish whipping Baines in the turnbuckle. Looking for a suplex, possibly from the top rope, and he agrees. Goes for the top turnbuckle suplex. Turning Ryan Baines inside out and rolls him over. Looking for the knee to the back of the head. And stomping the back. Normatron feeling Game Life can be the next tag team champions here. Irish whipping Ryan, tossing him over, goes for the pinfall, and kicking out quickly. More than a hip toss, gonna take out Ryan Baines. And a forearm knocking Ryan Baines over, and both men on the outside of the ring now. And a knee to the back of the head of Ryan Baines. And both men on their feet. And Ryan Baines getting tossed on the outside towards the ramp area. And Normatron has to know that you cannot win on a count out. And tossing Ryan Baines towards the ring yet again. And kicking him. And the ref's still counting. And Normatron sliding back in the ring. And we are at 6 here. And Ryan Baines needs to get back in or we continue this matchup. And staring each other down. And the knee to the back. Knee to the back of Ryan Baines. And lifting up Ryan Baines on his shoulders. Flapjack slam to Ryan Baines. And goes for the pinfall. Dan Applestone, Matt Boyd in the ring to try to stop it, but Ryan Baines kicks out. And a forearm to the back of Ryan Baines. And double knees to the chest of Ryan Baines. Ryan Baines getting Irish whipped in the turnbuckle. Billionaire Boardwalk won the tag team champions in the tag team tournament. And the Tree of Woe, Ryan is in. Normatron assaulting Ryan Baines and dragging him to the center of the ring. And goes for the pinfall. Matt Boyd does not want his championship to let up. But now Dan Applestone attacking Matt Boyd. And a forearm to Ryan Baines. And Ryan Baines now with reversal to Normatron and a knee to the face. And drags him. Probably setting up for the knee to the head of Normatron. Goes for the pinfall. And a kick out at 2. And Ryan raking at the nose of Normatron. And an uppercut to Normatron. And tagging in Matt Boyd into this matchup. Normatron in control of Matt Boyd after the Irish whip in the turnbuckle. Bulldog slam. Slamming Matt Boyd into the Matt and Dan Applestone in this matchup. Billionaire Boardwalk have had these titles since episode 24. And a suplex to Matt Boyd from the top rope from Dan Applestone. And it looks like they may be losing him here. And Dan Applestone going back to Normatron. Can Normatron execute the Excelsior? And a jawbreaker to Normatron. And Matt Boyd going for the pinfall. And a kick out at 2. These fans. Elbow drop to Normatron. Matt Boyd drop kicking Normatron. And dragging Normatron to the center and going for the pinfall yet again. And a kick out at 2. Or just a kick out. Normatron has Matt Boyd on the shoulders. Excelsior. But he's by the ropes. And he drags him to the center of the ring. And Dan Applestone in the ring. Well, we have new tag team champion. We do. After the Excelsior from Normatron. Game Life. Our new prestigious tag team champions. Here in APF. Normatron, Dan celebrating with their new titles. Normatron is better at duels. In the prestigious championship match. And the prestigious championship on the line. As Tiger the Clown defends his newly won title. After what some people would think is a fluke after that ladder match. Giovanni Romano never got pinned. Tiger the Clown defending his first title defense. No ladders, one fall, one submission
Journey.
against the first ever prestigious champion, Kevin Journey. Can Kevin Journey become a two-time prestigious champion? Finally getting his title shot. The executives seeing how much he wants a shot after going against Game Life in a handicap match to stop the distraction of video games. But apparently video games are good, as Game Life are new prestigious tag team champions. And from Studio 1615, my name is Ted the Ranger Irvin, calling this main event. The Anarchy prestigious Federation of Wrestling. Miss Butterfly studying here, doing her homework on Aaron Roulette's match for the Anarchy Championship, which Aaron won also in a ladders match. And both men in this ring squaring off against our prestigious championship. Ref signals for the bell. Journey on the shoulders of Tiger, and a flapjack slam to start off this matchup. And a camel clutch applied to Kevin Journey. And Kevin Journey crawling. Kevin Journey not starting off all too hot. And Tiger, suplex to Tiger there. And a diving elbow. There we go. Kevin Journey just raking the face of Tiger. And an Irish whipping Tiger in the ropes. Sling blade to Tiger. And Kevin Journey now getting his rhythm into place. And a scoop slam to Tiger. And running. Another diving elbow to the chest of Tiger the Clown. And raking the face. Saying he wants his title back. A scoop slam to Tiger. Tiger the Clown now in control. And a knees to the chest of Kevin Journey. And Kevin Journey now getting up but getting assaulted by Tiger the Clown. And the reversal by Kevin Journey. He knows where he's at. Sliding underneath Tiger as he was trying to go for a clothesline. And now Kevin Journey in control of this matchup. Uppercut to Tiger the Clown. Irish whipping him in the turnbuckle. Powerbomb to Tiger the Clown in the turnbuckle. And going for the pinfall. And a kick out at 2. Alabama slam to Tiger the Clown. Kevin Journey telling Tiger to get up. Wants to put more. Suplex to Tiger the Clown. Goes for the pinfall. And a kick out at 2. Kevin Journey really wants his prestigious championship back. And jabs to Tiger the Clown as he gets up. Irish whipping Kevin Journey over the top rope. Kevin Journey holding on, but a forearm knocks Kevin Journey off the top rope. And Kevin Journey ducking, but gets a knee to the back of the spine anyways. And Tiger the Clown and looking at each other, but sliding back in the ring after they realized the ref was counting. And a hip toss to Kevin Journey. Tiger showing Kevin Journey he deserves to be the champion here in APF of wrestling. And knee at the back. He didn't just win it in a fluke match. He can take it to anyone. Belly to belly. And going for the pinfall after the belly to belly. And a kick out at 2. And going the assault on the shoulder. And going to the head wrench of Kevin Journey. And Tiger the Clown going in the assault on Kevin Journey, trying to keep the prestigious championship around his waist. And Kevin Journey trying to get it back after losing it in episode 11. And a DDT to Tiger the Clown. And goes to the pinfall. And Tiger barely putting his foot on the bottom rope. And Journey can't believe that DDT. Oh, and this Kevin Journey sweeping the leg of Tiger the Clown. And jabs to Tiger the Clown. And a snapmare. And Kevin Journey in control of this match. And a ranking on the shoulders of Tiger the Clown. Both arms just wrenching. And Tiger the Clown finally powering out of this move. Oh, and a baller slam to Tiger. And Tiger kicks out after the pinfall attempt. And hitting the back. I think he's setting up for the push-ups on the back of Tiger. Putting insult. Showing off. Sit out powerbomb to Tiger. And going for a headlock. And showing off his power. And just twerking on the neck of Tiger the Clown. And dragging the center of the ring. Going for the pinfall. Will this be it? And kick out at 2. And Kevin Journey lifting up Tiger for a suplex. And a snap nair with flair to Tiger the Clown. And Kevin Journey sizing him up. Dragging him to the center of the ring. Looking to put pain to that knee. Tiger the Clown getting put on top of the turnbuckle from Kevin Journey. Hurricanrana from the top rope to Tiger the Clown. And Tiger the Clown. Kevin Journey going for the pinfall. Kick out at 2. Tiger the Clown is no small package here. A 5-time interstate champion. And a snap nair with flair from Kevin Journey, the prestigious one. Hopefully a 2-time prestigious championship in his eyes soon. Irish whipping Tiger in the turnbuckle. Pushing him back in. A rebound suplex. And both men on their feet. Another DDT. And that one busted open the nose of Tiger the Clown. And it elbow dropped to the chest of Tiger the Clown. And a submission hold from Kevin Journey to Tiger, working on that knee. But Tiger, foot to the face of Kevin Journey. Oh, face planting. Tiger in the mat, goes for the pinfall. And there we go. Kevin Journey, a 2-time prestigious champion. Winning back his prestigious championship here in America. Here in APF. And Kevin Journey celebrating. What an episode we had here at Studio 1615. What is next for our prestigious champions and our Anarchy champion here in APF of wrestling? My name, once again, is Ted the Ranger Irvin.